Just Barrett Vincent here in our Storm Watch Weather Center. It sounds like it's one of those days we're going to have to come up with ways to beat the heat. And maybe an option behind you?
Yeah, Lake Tahoe looking gorgeous right now this morning. Calm water out there as well. But if you want to beat the heat, I'd suggest doing so by getting outside before 1 o'clock. Because 1 o'clock, 88 degrees. So
wow,
warming up pretty quick this morning. I got out to test the waters yesterday. Went on a bike ride from like noon to 2 p.m. And it was pretty hot out there. So, you know, just try to keep the activities outside maybe before 1 p.m. today.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be another warm one, but some nice things in store for the weekend as we see the warm wave come through and then drop off into the weekend for temperatures cooling off. A beautiful sunrise so far this morning as temperatures rise from here, 61 degrees walking out the door, on the way to those 90-degree temperatures again today, mid to upper 90s, warmer than yesterday. It's the warmest day of the week in store today with lower 90s throughout most of those neighborhood temperatures, mid 90s towards the airport like Hidden Valley and Sparks seeing 96 degrees, but a pretty warm day ahead tonight, getting down to the 50s, and then tomorrow a continuation of 90s before dropping off into the weekend, a bit cooler than today, but we'll see things really start to drop off for temperature on Friday. 83 today at Tahoe if you want to escape the heat. It's still warm up there, but not nearly as warm as those lower elevations. 43 degrees tonight at Lake Tahoe for cooler conditions in the overnight hours. Southwesterly flow takes over today. This is warm air on the way, hence 90s, before this low off the northwest tracks in, carrying cooler air with it. If this guy dips down a little bit south, we'll see more moisture and way cooler temperatures this weekend. We're on track to drop off for temperature this weekend, so that's looking quite promising. Dry air signified by this yellow air mass continues to take over the state, leaving clear skies in the forecast today. Sunshine so far this morning with calm winds. These will pick up around 15 miles an hour this afternoon, maybe 20 to 25 miles an hour to wind-prone areas in the Washoe Valley and Virginia City, and then cranking up again tomorrow. Hence some fire weather watches tomorrow afternoon through Friday evening, so be aware of those open flames, and also keep in mind some heat advisories towards Elko. If you see one heat advisory throughout the state, you can know it's pretty much going to be hot statewide. We're seeing that in Elko today, and we'll be seeing clear skies out there on the radar so far this morning. That'll take us into the afternoon with plenty of sunshine you'll notice here on Wednesday. That'll continue into tomorrow with those 90s. Trees still the main concern for your allergies for that pollen forecast. Temperatures today quite warm, 89 in Ely, 89 Austin, almost 100 degrees in Hawthorne, and 80s to Mammoth. We'll be seeing continuation of those mid to upper 90s closer to home with 97 in Fallon, 96 in Lovelock, 94 for Winnemucca. So warm temperatures out there today. Reno's going to warm up to 97 degrees with 80s and 70s towards Lake Tahoe for a warm day in store. Temperatures drop a little bit tomorrow, so do keep that in mind before we drop off even more going into the weekend. It's an Wednesday today, so odd numbers houses. Be sure to water your grass. For that 5-day for Tahoe, check it out. 70s, maybe 60s on Friday, then 50s for Saturday for South Lake Tahoe, cooling off significantly, and 90s continue today and tomorrow, but 70s return on Friday. So break out those shades, enjoy the sunshine while we can, and enjoy those nice temperatures towards the end of the week. Let's get through today first, though.
You ever had someone grab your collar from behind and drop some ice down the back of your shirt when your shirt's tucked in?
Well, it feels great when it's hot outside.
You're so angry and yet so relieved.
I know.
Well,
you're like, hey.
Might be one of those days.
Yeah, you better hope you don't have your shirt tucked in, though.
No, that's when it always happens to me, is the shirt's tucked in.
It's like, whoa, okay.
Gosh, have you done that to somebody?
No, I've just been a victim.
That's not very nice. All right, thank you, Barrett. Time to check in on your morning commute.